Okay, in this video, what I wanted to go over is how to add some knurls onto the edge of a bottle cap. So we've already got the bottle cap made, and so then what we're going to do is to come back using a circular array and add some little knurls onto the side. So we're going to start off by creating a sketch. So we'll get it lined up here to the edge. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use a slot, and we're going to use a center to center slot. So we're snapping to the edge here, and then I can always adjust it afterwards. So I don't want to get the slot too big. I want these to be fairly small. Now I can adjust how close to the edge they're going to get. I'm going to turn my snap off so it's easy to kind of slide this up and down. That's pretty good up to the edge. Let's get down here to the bottom, see how close we are to the bottom. Yeah, I might want to move that down a little bit more. Say maybe something like that. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is to take that slot, and then we're going to end up doing a lathe, would refer to a lathe, but they refer to it as a revolve. So what we're going to do is edit the sketch, and then we're going to draw a center line. So let's draw a straight center line. Okay, and then we'll trim off the parts we don't need. So we want to leave the right side because that's the side that's going to stick out, and get rid of this excess. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, now do our revolve. So go here to create a revolve. Then we pick the profile curve, and then we pick the axis, which is that center part. Oops, give me a warning. That's because I have my bodies turned off, so we can't see it. And I want to go ahead and turn off the cap because I don't want it cutting into it. I just want to create a new body. And there we go. Okay, so now we can turn the bottle cap back on. So now what we're going to want to do is do a circular array. So we're going to click the body and then pick the axis, which is the edge right there. And I've already calculated, need 180 of those. That's about what I calculated. Took me a little bit to figure that out. And then that looks pretty good. Now we need to join these together. So what we're going to do is go ahead and do a combine. So we're going to pick our target body, which is the cap itself. And now to pick the tool bodies, we can just drag a box around it to select them all. And according to how fast your machine are, it may take a little bit to do this because it's got a heavy intensity to attach all those. So now they're all attached. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is I want to give them a little bit of a fillet. So we're going to go to modify fillet, and this will allow us to pick that base surface and then fillet from it instead of having to grab all the edges. It's going to be something really small, maybe about a 0.1. It'll take a little bit for it to actually create them. I sped mine up, but it'll take a little bit because that's 180 of them. And that looks pretty good. And that's what we got there. So that's how you can add little knurls one way. There are other ways too to add little knurls onto your bottle caps. Okay, hopefully that helped you guys. Thank you very much.